260, love, please.
Was it? I thought they were 2 for 250.
Are they on the same deal? Let's have a look. They've definitely not gone through at the same. Aye, it's now in. That's it, 185 separately amount in Joe. All your tangos are in. All your 2 for 250s. You see, all these are 2 for 60s. You can do it with a Pepsi Max, I believe.
Oh, it's a bit misleading, isn't it? I just saw that,
yeah,
2 for 250.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
All right, no worries, I'll leave them.
All right, well, no worries.
Thank you.
Ta-loo.
We need to talk about Morrisons because it's getting a bit silly. I mean, it's my personal opinion, but there's so many times I go into Morrisons and things are priced up wrong, and they always happen to be accidentally on the 2 for 1 shelf. And it's happened so much recently. I made a complaint to them and they rung me up. I emailed them and they rung me up and they gave me a voucher and apologised. Fair enough, but I thought, I'm not going to Morrisons anymore, finished with them. And then I go in and it happens again. Boom. So what's your experience of Morrisons? Have you found that? Because I tell you what, whenever you go shopping there, check your receipt, because these 3 for 1 and 2 for 1 offers, you'll always find the items you want. Oh, they're not included. They're not included them. Well, why are they on shelf? Oh, well, if you look, no, it's purposely done, in my opinion, to mislead. And I'm sick of it. Anyway, hope you're all good. Helen's on her way over. We're staying local. We're staying in sunny Barnsley today because, as you know, I've a few problems with van, so I need to get that sorted next week. I don't want to go too far, but that's all right by me because I bloody love Barnsley. So come with us on a little trip round Barnsley town centre and maybe beyond. We don't know. We're living dream. We're just winging it. We're just going to wing it. What you got, Helly Bobs?
I've got a mezzo special. I've got mine from the Turkish place.
Oh, I've got the usual Barnsley fare.
I think that was an imitation.
Helen and her bloody wolf fleeces. So we're just staying local. We've decided to come on a bit of a pub crawl today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know,
just
for a
change. Want a bit of a pub crawl.
Yeah.
And then back to the van in his secret park-up place. It's looking like the number 7's shut.
It's not.
Are you sure?
I think it's open.
Are they going in?
Yeah.
That looks shut to me.
Activity.
Let's go and have a look.
I can see activity inside.
I love number 7, it's my favourite pub.
Well, actually, I don't know if you can, but...
I don't know, I think it might be shut.
So... Yeah. There's a reason why. Yeah.
So first pub, second pub, it's Jolly Tap here. Cheers. So what you got there, Helly Bobs?
A Jolly Porter.
You were like a pause then. I thought you'd freeze framed. You've got Jolly Porter. That's thumbnail, and I've got a Jolly Blonde. I quite like a Jolly Blonde.
You've got one?
Yeah.
The old roots are coming.
Cheers.
Is that what it's called?
No, it's called Toucan or something. Toucan. Can't remember. I can't remember the brewery. Cheers. Cheers. Where are we going? channels.
Fuzzy around the edges.
Anyway, it's Sunday afternoon. We've just got up. And yeah,
But why not? We can.
we're we're a little bit worse for wear. So this vlog's going to be very different.
Well, we're tired, aren't we?
Yeah, just looking at these likely lads walking past Bonnie.
I'm really tired.
Look at them.
Look at them. Looking at that Range Rover.
Yeah,
They're dodgy, aren't
they're
they?
dodgy them. So
Dodgy buggers.
dodgy buggers. So what we're going to bring you here, this is going to be a bit different, this vlog, because we haven't really got a vlog. As we're having problems with van with wheel bearing, I said, oh, why don't we just cut it into Barnsley for a couple of beers? We can have some dinner. We can have some dinner in market, and then have a couple of beers, just chilled out.
A couple turned into several.
Yeah, you know, one of them. I didn't even come out. Is it
We
that
went
kind of-
out, didn't we?
Did we come out? Next thing we know, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I spent the whole evening. I'm tired because I spent the whole evening trying to contain Helen's dancing, because I love her to bits. I love her so much, but she gets a bit carried away. She loves dancing and everything, and she makes friends with absolutely everybody in every pub.
I'm not very good.
We're swapping numbers with people. She's making best friends and everything, aren't you? Just complete strangers, and they're all like best friends now. So, yeah, we've just thought we'll come out and get some dinner. So we've come to Hemmingfield, and we're going to go in Elephant and Castle, but it looks like it's going to be rammed. So that one all good. They were fully booked, no space at the inn for us two hungry hippos.
No room at the inn.
That'll teach us from not getting up in the morning. Come on, Ellie Bobs, I'm starving. So it's Milton Arms. Oh, we're going to get served in the Milton Arms. It says for sale, but it's still open, I think. I hope it is, anyway. Hey, how you doing? Is that Ken? You think that's Ken on a cheap copy?
I'm genuine.
Are they genuine Leonardo?
I think it's Chinese.
So, Helen, what was your thoughts of that Sunday dinner in the Milton Arms?
Very nice.
They were lovely. They were really nice.
All the individual elements were just really nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. It's not cheap though, is it? When you think about
it's very
it.
expensive.
You know, we just had that. We didn't have any starters or anything.
But there wasn't like a huge mound which I can't face. It was nice. It was just enough. It was like a
It was
nice
just the right
bit of
amount,
everything,
yeah.
Wasn't there?
We're going to go up into the Elsecar Park, which is really lovely.
Yeah, to relive our romantic date that we had.
Yeah, when we first started courting, we had 2 dates in this
In
park.
2020.
So let me tell you about Helen's specialness. we during lockdown and everything. So we had 2 dates in this park in the early. Do you remember when they said you can start meeting so many people?
In the outside.
Yeah. So we had 2 picnic dates. The first one we come and Helen did a
one of her speciality posh picnics.
Yes.
She fetched everything. Not only did she fetch really posh food and champagne and stuff like that, she brought bloody fairy lights.
I did. And I was all with my lovely flowery dress. All
And we were sat
whimsical.
till it was getting dark with fairy lights lighting us up like Blackpool illumination.
People were like looking at us. Do you know all the kids like drinking their
2020.
yeah, what is it, Frosty Jacks?
Yeah. And then the second one we sat just here, just round corner from
there,
here. Yeah. And we just had I
DJ
fetched
on.
us chicken and chips. And they were really nice. We just sat and had this takeaway. But Helen's got some of these big bass box speaker things, Bluetooth things. Boom box or something.
It's a mega boom.
So we fetched them to play us tunes. And there were a load of young lads. And they'd got a Bluetooth speaker and they were just near us. And
I connected it
we
up.
we connected our
And we
phones to
played
that,
our
and we
music.
we put Birdie song on, didn't we?
Or something ridiculous like that, yeah.
That was funny. So this is the park here for kids. You've got a little cafe and an ice cream place and crazy golf. I fetch my daughter here a lot. She likes it here. There's a little reservoir down here. Pardon?
The outdoor gym.
Yeah. We were just reminiscing about lockdowns and some stuff we did, and I know loads of people did the same. But we cooked the same meal one night, didn't we? In each of us houses.
Mine was better.
Well, obviously yours were better. Mine were probably chips and egg.
Yeah, and I got all dressed up in like a dress and everything.
And we just had a Zoom romantic
Yeah.
meal.
Just watching each other's stuffers' faces.
And we used to watch films sort of at the same time.
Yeah.
And Helen being really nerdy and a bit OCD, she's like, we've both got to have it paused in exactly the same moment. And she's going, 3, 2, 1, play! I mean, God forbid I get to an important bit a fraction of a second before you do.
Exactly. We needed. Yeah, because I was watching you watching it.
Let's have a talk.
It's chilly, isn't it?
Are you going to show the people what we've bought?
Yes.
We've bought a beer each, haven't we?
Yeah, well, you brought me one, haven't
Yeah.
you? You complained though, didn't you?
I've got my favourite smoked beer.
But it's a slightly different
It's
one.
a slightly different one to what I usually get. This is a smoked wheat beer, which I think I might even... I must have had this before, but I don't know. I love wheat beer and I love smoked beer, so that could be a new favourite. And Helen's got an espresso stout. Right, yeah.
Where's it made?
It looks Japanese to me. I haven't got my glasses on. Is it Japanese? You need to put that on your bag or so I'll be having it.
Oh, what you mean that you forgot to give it to me?
Yeah.
Accidentally on purpose?
Accidentally. So what we're going to talk about?
Don't know.
Are we going to address a few issues?
What issue? Oh, you mean you are you?
I've got to address issues.
Have you? You mean like issues
I have
with
to
Nick,
do
with
an-
us two?
No, not with us two. We ain't got issues, have we? Have we got issues?
Well.
Oh God, she's packing me.
Oh, Hitachi. No.
Well, that is a thing actually.
Pardon me.
Where people comment, "Oh, Ellen, you're so mean to Ellen." Things you say, and we get some trolls are like, "Oh, she should leave you. You're so mean."
I don't think you are mean.
Well, I know I'm not mean, but I think... Right, what we need to explain...
Is it your sense of humour?
Yes, we need to explain. So I want to apologise to a few people that I seem to upset because in the Scunthorpe video, Helen said, "Oh, I'm waving to our friends." And I said, "We ain't got no friends. Friends are baggage."
And when I say friends, I mean our subscribers.
Yeah.
Because I would like to call you all friends.
All right, you creep. Anyway... So I
Stop
said...
being mean to me!
I said, friends are baggage. And it's just... You know, you all have these things what you say all the time, and I know loads of people that said that. I got that off my mate, he says it, and loads of people say, "Oh, friends are baggage," and it's just a silly Yorkshire,
it doesn't mean it,
off
dear.
the cuff sort of comment. And people are saying, "Are you saying subscribers are baggage?" And well, of course I'm bloody not. No, I love you all. Well, nearly all of you, but some of you are tits. I'm joking. You see, this is, you've got to understand the dry sort of Yorkshire humour. Are you part of this, or are you just reading your beer?
It is imported from Japan.
Right. And for people, right, everyone's saying I'm grumpy. Yeah, I know I am a bit grumpy. I am grumpy, but good grumpy.
You sort of ramp it up a bit, don't you, sometimes?
A lot of men, and I think the majority of our subscribers are men similar age to me, understand that it's quite fun being a bit grumpy. It's
fun?
not. Yeah, you like it.
It's not fun for the suffering partner,
No,
is it?
do you suffer with my...
I do. I think, what mood's it going to be in today?
What's this like? I'll edit that out.
I'm joking.
And that's another thing. The people saying you're like mean to Helen, but yeah, she gives as good as she gets.
I'm never mean to you.
See, she's doing now. Just see what she's doing. She does that. So whenever I'm not filming, she's horrible. And then when I film, she'll think, oh, I'll come across as all...
What, I turned the charm on, yeah. When you're not filming, I'm like, I hate you.
But we have just banter. My whole family have banter. I mean, a lot of it, I'd never dream of putting on because some of the stuff we said to each other.
Yes, but sometimes though, do you know when people are mean to you and bullying you and then they say,
don't understand.
Oh, it's banter.
Yeah, and we
That's
don't
not
advocate
good.
that. Ours is just done with love.
I wouldn't let you.
No, well, we wouldn't.
I wouldn't let you.
And if you were
Be
not that
horrible
way
to me.
out, if you were having a bad time, I wouldn't be having banter with you, would I? And I'm supportive and all that. And we have a very, very loving relationship. A very caring and loving relationship.
You've all I've got,
Yeah.
like I was saying earlier.
So, yeah, just wanted to clear that up. What else did I want to clear up? Well, it triggered some people that I put an advert. Shall we go on about that? Shall I talk about that?
Talk about that.
So, 99%
Sell out.
sell out. I got called a
You're
sellout.
disgusting.
We are not going to watch you anymore. You've sold your soul to the devil. And I guarantee you're watching this now, even though you said you weren't going to. But I just want to clear something up, right? This is my job. I do this full time. And it is, I earn peanuts. You get a bit off the YouTube revenue thing, but it's nowhere near what you'd get in a full-time job. And so a company offers you a nice amount of money, and I'm thinking, well, I've got a daughter, I've got a 6-year-old daughter to look after, I've got Christmas coming up and stuff like that. So yeah, why
You
not?
actually have to eat food as well, don't you?
I have to eat, I've got to put fuel in, and people want me to keep making videos, but don't realise it takes 2 or 3 days to make a video. Another thing, and it seems to be that they don't want you to earn money, which is a bit weird. This is my job. I would never come to your job and say, oh, you should do it for free. Do it for free. You've sold your soul getting paid. It just don't make sense. As I say, it's only a small minority of people. And another thing I want to say about that is, how many things do I get offered?
Lots.
I bet every day, every single day without fail,
And some of it's rubbish.
I get emails. I got sent a power bank from a company. I talked about this ages ago, didn't I? I got sent a power bank and they offered me a substantial amount of money and to keep the power bank. And the power bank apparently were over £1,000. And they offered me a decent setup, but it were crap. And I thought, I can't do that. And there's been loads of stuff I've been offered. So, you know, HelloFresh, I do actually use it and I like it. And then they said, we'll sponsor you and we'll pay you this much. And I'm like, yeah, fine. But it's really got some people's backs up that.
You were offered some foundation, weren't you?
I've been offered hair care stuff. That was, some of these companies just send stuff out at random.
What, did they send it to you?
No, they didn't send the stuff, but they send you an email. We want to sponsor you for this such and such hair care as well. And they said, we love your. They always said that we love your channel. I thought, well, you can't have watched it because you'd realise I'm a 50-year-old bald bloke.
With no hair.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted me to use it.
Well, possibly, but we do get offered absolutely tons of stuff. And
Well, I don't.
if it triggers you, if it upsets you that I'm going to have the odd, I know it weren't brilliant advert because I've not really done many adverts, and it could have sort of blended in a little bit better. It was a bit abrupt how it went to it, but I'm learning what I'm doing. But companies like that, I'll only ever advertise a company that I like And
Well, you know, you're only going to endorse a product that you actually like and you believe in.
yeah, absolutely.
You know what I hate?
What?
People that don't pick up their dog mark.
Well, fortunately there's not many people do that these days, is there? It's
There is on
sort
my
of it's
road.
not acceptable.
It's disgusting. I was going to collect them all up and then find out, do a bit of like surveillance, do you know, find out who it is and then post them all through their
Post it through the
letterbox. Yeah.
letterbox.
Or actually, in the middle of the night, go and have a dump on their drive
Helen!
and see how they like it.
Oh dear. Do you know what I hate? When you go to
Talking about poo.
Yeah, well you're always talking about poo. I go into the petrol station and it's one of them petrol stations that is like a mini Tesco or Co-op, and then there's a person in front of you waiting for a pump and they decide to do the bloody weekly shop and you're waiting for them. I hate that. You're waiting for a spot and they're doing a shop.
Do you know what I hate?
What?
You're queuing up at Aldi and there's a really long queue and then there's people at the back of the queue and then they say, oh, we're opening till 5 or whatever. And then the ones at the back run out like to that one.
I think we all hate that. The people that are behind you in the queue.
Rude.
And when you happens to, you always set at people in front, don't you?
I do.
I better pause this because she's receiving a call.
Hello, my little darling. Bye. I love that. Bye, bye, bye. I love that little dog there. Isn't it cute?
Mm.
Oh, it's so cute.
So that were Helen's daughter just phoning up there when we were having in the middle of a rant.
Yeah, because she wants picking up.
She wants picking up. Mum's taxi, ain't it, darling?
They only ever ring me when
Yeah.
they want something. So it's either pick them up or can I have some money?
Yeah. It is, darling. So what?
Yeah, but they've both got jobs now, so that's going to be better.
Things that wind you up. Was there any more?
Oh, tons.
There's loads. I just
Yeah.
can't think of.
Do you know when we get salsa from Aldi? Do you know, and they like to eat tortilla chips with it? But instead of going back into the fridge and getting the salsa out that's already been opened, they open another one.
Oh,
So there's 2 on the go. It's like that 2 margarines on the go.
if you want to laugh, I mentioned this in one of my other videos about Frank Shuttleworth, John Shuttleworth. 2 margarines on the go. It's a nightmare scenario. 2 margarines in my life. 2 margarines to butter my knife. It is a nightmare scenario.
It is. Do you know what? These are just first world
Look that up on YouTube. Type in John Shuttleworth,
it does
2
make you laugh.
margarines. He does some of the best songs. He's a right lad. And it's about the nightmare when you've got 2 margarines open in the fridge. Brilliant.
And then another one, right?
And then another one.
No. So, having some cereal, leaving everything out, leaving the milk out.
Yeah.
But then, when I ask them to put the milk back in, they put an empty one back in.
That's kids, isn't it?
And then no one tells me.
I don't.
Do you know that we've run out?
It's right.
Do you know what do you know what you do that annoys me?
Everything I do annoys you.
It doesn't. But one
What?
thing does. Do you know when
What?
you come to my house,
Yeah.
you put cans in the bin where they should go into the recycling bin.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and then when you're driving my car, you don't
Oh.
change gear.
Helen's car's got 6
That's
gears,
really
and
annoying.
my brain can't comprehend that. And
What, you can't cope?
she'll keep saying, you can put it in 6th, you know, put it in 6th. She's really patronising. Yeah,
Yeah, and then by the end of it, I'm like, just get it in 6th gear.
Because I always have to drive. I hate being a passenger. And I
should
hate
drive.
no, but I hate being a passenger when you're driving.
That's really old-fashioned.
It's not. It's because you terrify me. You drive too fast. I've never had an accident.
drive
It don't
at the speed
matter.
limit.
Yeah, but you scare me, Helen. Honestly, I'm a nervous wreck. You know when you're a passenger and you're braking for them? I'm genuinely
Do
braking
you know what
for
you should do? Shut your eyes.
So there was a shut your face. shut your cake hole.
Yeah.
Shut your trap.
Shut your gob.
Shut your gob. That's offensive. I'm offended at that. Anyway,
Oh yeah, there was a video where someone said that we were bickering and they turned it off. We weren't.
I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it was Steve.
Yeah, I don't know why people call me Steve. Do I look like a Steve? Yeah, but you do realise saying this now, everyone's going to put "Hey up, Steve," aren't they?
I'm gonna start calling you Steve. Yeah. Very strange.
Since I've started doing YouTube, and I've spoke to other YouTubers and I know about this, since I've started doing it full time, it's best thing ever. It's brilliant and I love it. And just the community that we've got and all that and the people. And we do feel like people are as friends, don't we? There's quite a load of you that comment on the same videos and we recognise your names every time. And it's, but it can affect your mental health a little bit. I've never been, because I'm old school Barnsley, me, I've never been one talking about mental health and that. But you know, when you put your life and soul into a video and one of the first comments is, "That's boring," it's like deflated.
Unsubscribing.
and you just want to say,
you feel it personally.
you
don't
do. You want to say, oh, you know, but it can get you down. Some days it don't bother you. But other days it can get to you a little bit.
I think that you're in a good position, aren't you?
It's the nature of the thing, yeah. It's you can't please everybody.
Do you know if you put yourself out there,
Yeah.
you open yourself up to
you do?
abuse, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just
We don't get abused a lot, though, do we?
there were a bit. Do you remember on that first video when we arrived in Spain? And we
In
were walking
Alcodia.
down. No, when we arrived at Elche.
I'm joking. Do you know when you said...
I got it wrong, yeah. And I'm pulling trolley. We were pulling bags. We've got bags. And I said, I'm just going to film a bit. And you got that bag, didn't you? Pulling bag. And I got criticised for that. Look at Ellen, she's pulling bags. And you're just filming. I'm like, yeah, because I've pulled them for bloody miles. And I'm just saying, let me come film this a minute. And they didn't see big bags I'd
Do you
got in the
know,
other
I
hand.
can pull my own bag.
Well, I know you can, but it's just like people pick up on the most subtlest of thing and think that
There
that's...
wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
You're always drinking. We do drink quite a bit, but it's only at a weekend.
yeah, I don't drink in the week.
I know, we drink at the weekend.
No, I don't drink in the week because I'm working and I've got to pick
We
me
do.
kids up.
We can't say
Mum's taxi.
mum's taxi, exactly. And we can't say 100% we never drink in the week because we do
Yeah,
sometimes.
well,
but
very occasionally.
it's mainly the weekend, isn't it? So, what else can we moan about?
Yeah.
Just give me that finger a minute. When you point it, then let me look at it. You just point.
What?
I just wanted to do that.
Did you? I've got a poly finger.
Sorry.
Look,
Do you ever just want to bite people?
do you?
Yeah.
I'd rather you bite me in...
I like that. Oh, all right,
You
all
can
right.
bite me in a different
What,
place.
on your bum? I like that bit there.
Do you? You're
Which side did that hurt?
You're very weird.
I'm a weird. Anyway, so I think that's covered a lot of things. There's certain things I keep thinking I'm going to make a video about such and such, and then I think, well, I'm not going to. But we just want to just be real with everything, don't we? It is what it is.
What's the most annoying thing about me?
Oh, it's all bloody annoying. Well, you know what? Everybody knows. Let's not go down that road.
Yeah, let's not.
Reading everything in chuffing
Does that
bloody
annoy you?
museums.
Does it annoy you?
At Helen's sort of speed level is just like, if we pull up in van and we're going somewhere, I'll get out of van and I'll be half a mile down the road before you've got out. She does really slow paced.
Yeah, but when
That
I
irritates
walk
me.
fast.
Well, you do catch up eventually.
What, you mean, so when I get out of the van, I don't do it quick enough?
Just sort of, you've got this weird thing, and I love you more than anything in the world, and I think you're amazing, and you can tell me all the things
What
that,
weird thing
let's be honest, for the people, but a thing that winds me up, right?
Yeah.
So you're in a restaurant or a bar, and I'm like, and they'll say, yes, what would you like to drink? And I'll be like, I'll have a pint of that, and it'll go to Ellen, and she'll be like, and it goes on forever. And I'm like, it's uncomfortable. You know when you just stood there going, and I'm thinking, has she had something wrong with her? Has something happened? Has her brain seized up? And she'll go, and the person behind the bar feels awkward. I feel awkward. She don't. She's completely oblivious to it. I'll have a Guinness. I'm like, oh. Because she always has a Guinness anyway. Why don't she just say, have a Guinness? Why does it take you 15 minutes to just...
No, there might be something else.
When we just went out for that Sunday dinner, I says, right, we're going to make a move. I get up. And
I've got half my drink left. You're just like making me rush it.
It took you 15 minutes to put your bloody coat on.
It did not.
It does. I'm like, are we going or not? I'm stood in corridor like an idiot, getting in everybody's way. Come on, let's have some urgency. Yeah. I'm just like that though.
I wasn't ready to go.
Right. Go on, tell me what you hit.
Oh, but you were ready to go.
Sorry. Well, you tell me now. Come on, get me back. See, there's nothing on perfect.
No, there is, but it's something that I can't say.
Why?
Because it's personal.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pause it here. I don't know why I had to pause that for that. I'm not, but I think that's completely normal. Well, Helen's talking about when she's feeling a bit amorous sometimes, and if I've been...
When we wake up in the morning...
Yeah, but if I'm a bit stinky, I want to get a shower first.
Though. You've got this, like, you're paranoid.
Well, I'm just hygienic.
And like, oh, no, I need to brush my teeth.
What's wrong with that?
Right?
That's
it's
normal.
Okay. I can kiss you without you brushing your teeth.
Yeah, but you know when you've got, like, Gandhi's flip-flop mouth, and you're wanting a kiss, I think, just let me brush my teeth.
You're
That's
very
just
grumpy
hygienic.
in the morning.
I'm not grumpy.
More cuddles in the morning.
Well, you do, but I just need to have a shower and brush my teeth. I need to prepare. And
nah, the moment's gone then.
But my brain, this is a genuine, I think I've got a condition, because when I wake up in the morning, when I first woke up, you could ask me what my name is and I don't even know it. I don't even know who I am. My brain takes ages and it does worry me sometimes. I don't know where I am, who I am. And you're grumpy, and I'm like, just coming round, I'm revving up. I'm like an old classic motor that just needs a bit of time to warm up. But you don't get that, because you're like one of these, hello, I've woke up, springing out of bed, press-ups, sit-ups. And I'm like, ugh.
Hardly.
I'm like Day of the Dead. That's just how I am. But by about noon, I'm all right then. Anyways, I think if that's your only thing about me, that...
No, there's other things.
Oh, God. You're just thinking...
That's like the one.
Well, what's other things? You're just thinking of stuff now, quick, aren't you? Because the intel... Go on, then. Can't think of what you see. I'm perfect.
No, I can't really think of anything.
I'm a good boyfriend.
I do like that you are punctual, and I'm trying to be more punctual.
That's another thing. I'm punctual and you're not.
I'm not.
I
feel tired.
I'm gonna get all cosy and back in.
Oh, look at that!
It's one of them Volkswagen Buzz campers.
It is. Wow!
Oh,
I wonder how much one of those
They're
is.
about £5 billion.
Are they?
Yeah. Just don't do it for me.
That is amazing. I bet you.
I mean, I won't say no to one. I'd have one, but yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see what it's like inside.
Yeah, but it's a bit... I like ones that are like old gypsy vans and stuff like that.
Yeah, the only reason why you like those, you've convinced yourself, because that's all you can have.
Because that's all I can afford. No, I do like that type.
What, like bohemian?
I love bohemian sort of vans, yeah.
Do you?
But that's because I am...
Are you an old hippie at heart?
But I have got gypsy blood, haven't I?
Have you?
And I don't say that in a non-politically correct thing. I do genuinely have Romany gypsy blood. Going back quite a long way on one side of the family. But I think that's why I'm into van life. That's my reason. And then my great-granddad owned loads of pubs. So I think that's why I like beer. Right.
Why is it beer in your veins?
Beer's in my veins, yeah. I ought to have a pub dinner, really. But it's long hours. It's long hours.
I know. It's hard work, I bet.
I couldn't do it.
Winning a pub.
Yeah. We could do the first YouTube pub where everything's streamed.
What? What do you mean?
A YouTube pub where everything's streamed live. So people can... It's genius.
People might not come in.
Virtual pub. Well, you could have one room, the virtual tap room.
A virtual tap room.
So people could go and watch it online and listen to conversations, and you could have strategic cameras placed, and people could just. I think that'd do well. I've said something about that in past. Pub cam.
But who are who is going to be the people on the actual channel?
Just whoever goes in pub.
Talking. Yeah, but you would get a lot of people not going in because they don't want people to listen to their conversation.
But this, yeah, so you just have that in a different room. You just have a tap room at back with all different stuff going on. And you could even have different channels from different tables or whatever. You know, like press red button to listen to these people on this table. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Pub cam.
Like Big Brother.
Yeah, but just people. It's like passive TV. People like passive TV where you just have it on.
Do you know what I love?
What?
Cats TV.
Cats TV.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
my
with
cats
birds.
really
Yeah.
like it. It's chilly now.
It is. We're going.
I'm thinking about that. Do you know you can have the fire, can't you?
Go on your telly.
On your TV from Netflix.
Right, we're off, skis. Love you all. Silly.
Silly.